all the hard work paid off for the time being, because now you're starting right at the bottom. It's time to start over. So fulfill my dream of making it to the NBA. Now, you want to be a star. You want to be a name, and that work's just begun. I just finished my first season. It went by quick, but I'm just continuously, working to get better every day, and just seeing where this life takes me.
Before he was playing basketball, when the first sport most kids play is t-ball. So De'Aaron could be on first base in the field, and they hit the ball to third base. He's going to run from first base to third base to get the ball. Stop! So we knew he was faster than everybody out there.
Football, basketball. Yeah, he was my starting quarterback coming up. So he played quarterback for me 5 years. Won 2 Super Bowls, MVP. Yeah. He decided he didn't want to play football no more after he got in the 7th grade. Once he quit, then he was more involved in just all into basketball then when I was trying to split 2 different practices. So it was kind of good for me when he decided he just wanted to play one.
Oh, I see you, Fox. Yeah.
I think the first team he was playing was his age group. I think he probably had 29, 30, something like that. So after the game, the coach said, I need to see De'Aaron's parents. I'm like, oh God, what did he do? I'm like, oh God, what did he do? And he was like, no, it's nothing bad. De'Aaron is too advanced for this team, so if y'all don't mind if we can move him up. I'm like, sure, no problem. Which he still was running up circles around everybody.
How I met De'Aaron was I had an AAU team, just a local team helping kids, and Coach O was telling me that there's this kid that's going to be coming to their high school. He said, you should let him play on your AAU team for a tournament. I'm like, there's no way I'm letting an 8th grader play on my 17U team. Like, that's not going to happen. Like, just let him play, man. He's pretty good. So I was like, man, I don't know nothing to lose. Let the kid play. I can remember it vividly. We was at the gym in Humble. This scrawny kid with an afro and glasses coming. I said, this is not the guy you're talking about, man. This is not the kid right here. So the next game, I was like, man, we don't have nothing to lose. Put the ball in his hand. It was, magic. Like, when we went all the way to the championship, we lost, but I never forget. He had 25 points, 8 assists, and he was a 13-year-old dominating juniors and seniors in high school. And at that time, he wasn't a crazy athlete, but he was so cerebral. He could think the game, and I was like, yo, this guy's special.
The first time I knew that he could really score the ball, his 8th grade summer, he came over here and played with us. So he was an 8th grader while everybody else was 9th, 10th, or to 12th, right? So we went over to the University of Texas and played in the league. It was all varsity league. The first game he played there as an 8th grader, he's still an 8th grader going 9th grade, he had 25 points, a game. So you knew he was going to be pretty special scoring the basketball.
Cy Lakes features one of the top-rated sophomores in the state in De'Aaron Fox.
I think he was about 23-6 as a freshman. Second or third game, he had a 50-point ball game. After that, it was 30-30. Then, his freshman year, he started getting a double team and a triple team.
When it's 2 seconds left and I have the ball, I'm not giving it up.
And he's ultimate competitor. He's always, I bet you can't do this faster than me. I bet you, he's just, off the court, on the court, he just has a competitive gene.
Very competitive, hates to lose, which is really good for our program. It allowed us to win plenty of games throughout the 4 years that this year. Just because he was so competitive, it raised the level of everybody else in the program, myself included, and hopefully he stays that way.
But you got taller again, Pop.
No, I don't think I got taller.
I think you did. I think you got taller. What absolutely continues to resonate with De'Aaron is that he is loyal to this school, he's loyal to his coach, he's loyal to his friends, and he has always provided opportunities for us to be successful and to look good.
Just about every school recruited me. Baylor was the first school to start recruiting me. They started recruiting me in 8th grade. I knew I was going to Kentucky the whole time. I just knew how tough he was on players. You can't argue his track record. Just him prepping you for the NBA. My dream was to play in the NBA. My dream was never to play college basketball. I just kind of knew I just had to perform, had to perform how I knew I could perform and how people thought I could perform. And I knew I would get drafted then. So.
Fox comes into front court, crossover dribble, goes into the lane. college basketball was a step to getting to my dream. So I'm going after what I want. I've always been that way. I'll always be that way.
The Sacramento Kings select De'Aaron Fox from the University of Kentucky.
That was like a defining moment that kind of freezes in time.
You can't explain it. It was that feeling that made tears come to your eyes.
Oh man, finally made it.
Man, I was overcome with emotions. I mean, I just started crying, boo-hooing, because it was just like a combination of all the years of hard work and the sweat and tears, the early mornings, late nights.
I can't even describe it. Like I said, I mean, I'm extremely happy. You know, I'm finally where I wanted to be. But, you know, like they said all week, the work's just beginning.
You know, it was so fun when the NBA started calling and asking for references. He's the easiest kid in the world to say nice things about because he was just that nice a kid.
He's never changed. You know, a lot of times when you start getting all these accolades and all this attention and you make it to the pros, you think people change. His personality's changed.
Blue. Orange.
He's not too big to come back here and play, obviously. He's not too big to come back here and give back, which he's been doing since he was here. He's not Hollywood nor big time in anybody, you know, which I think is very special about him.
The last 2 years have been crazy for me. Like graduating high school and then going right off to college, going to a blue blood college program. And even before we ever played a game at Kentucky, like you have kids running up to you, they love you already, haven't even seen you play just yet. Just being a part of that family is something else. So like I said, even before the games, it was already feeling like life was changing. And then now you see everybody, you just see kind of like the fan base grow. You start seeing your Instagram and Twitter followers continue to increase, and a lot more people are watching you.
Fox, a steal at midcourt, he drives and slams it home.
And then once I got drafted,
I'm speechless right now.
Then you have a whole city support. So now it's everybody in Houston still supports you. Then you have everybody in Lexington and all Kentucky fans. Kentucky fans are everywhere. I got drafted to Sacramento, and those fans are diehard, and now you got that whole fan base following you. So it's like it just continues to grow, and life has definitely changed a lot since 2 years ago.